everybody, welcome to the channel. It is Halloween season. That's right, we're in the second week of October already. I can't believe it. And this is the season of spookiness. So you're probably on this video thinking to yourself, how are you gonna make cold fog? Because you saw the title. Well, I've got a 15 to 20-year-old fog machine that I just found in our shed since we moved here. And I also found the 15-year-old fog liquid in the cupboard and hoping it's still good. Then I started seeing videos popping up online about making a cold fog or a fog that sticks to the ground. Now this is a do-it-yourself channel and a lot of smart people out there are doing it themselves, but they're cutting open very expensive coolers and I'm just too cheap. Drilling holes and buying expensive coolers or $15, $20 coolers, I'm not into any of that. I think all we're going to need for this video to try and make it a success is my 15-foot shop vac hose. We're going to need the fog machine, some of that fog liquid, some duct tape or some masking tape, and a whole bunch of ice. So hang on to your pumpkins because we're about to make some cold fog that sticks to the ground that you can use in your outdoor Halloween decorations. Oh, and did I mention you don't have to cut up a cooler? All right, so here's what we have here. This is my fog machine from way back when. Bought this from Spirit Halloween. Can't remember how much this was, but I don't believe it was cheap. Here's my super old fog fluid that we have here, and we're going to be using this. I got some masking tape. And last but not least, we're going to be using my hose off of my wall shop vac. And it's a really long one. So we got the hose, we got our tape. Let's set this up and I'll show you what I'm doing. This is ridiculous. All right, so I have my very scary bucket of ice here. I'm just going to start popping the ice cubes in there. Gone ahead and put this whole bowl of ice into the hose. Now we have ice probably in, I don't know, I'd say 1/4 of the hose. You could go ahead and fill it up. I think for this experiment, this might just do it. I'm going to try and get the ice as close to the nozzle or the front as I can. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to take this end and we're going to tape it to the front of the fogger. I know, just stay with me for a second. Just stay with me for a second. It's going to be awesome. All right, so here's the fog machine right now on the ground, and I'll just give you an idea of what it does prior to... Go, bud. Go, Dash. Just show you what it does when you don't have cold. It just kind of... Get out of here. Smoke just kind of goes everywhere. You can see it doesn't really stay on the ground. It kind of floats and comes up, but hopefully... with this ingenious idea I had, we're going to get cold smoke. All right, so we're going to tape this end right here. Okay, so it's not a tight seal, but at least I think it's going to work. So we're just going to uncoil this. There's all our ice inside. Here, for effect, why don't we go over here for effect? This would be a cool spot. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. We're going to give it a shot by pressing the on button here. And we'll give it a quick off. And we should see the smoke start to come out of this leaf pile right here. Well, the wind's not helping much here because it's blowing it up in the air, but... All right, so just for a bit better effect, I wonder if I can get it to come down the hill here. We'll see if it's that cold. I don't know. All right, it's definitely a little breezy outside, so it's really hard to tell, but you can actually see some of the smoke coming down the hill. That's a pretty cool effect right there. So normally this smoke does not creep on the ground, it floats everywhere. And like I said, it's a little breezier here right now, but you can see this effect is really cool. Check that out. All right, we're going to see if we can get some of the smoke to come down this, come right down this hill right here. Let's see if this works. How cool is that? You can really see that smoke just coming down right there. And now again, it's a little breezy, so has a tendency to want to come up. Spread it out a little bit more, get a bit more coming out here. Here it comes. There she is. All the way down. Spooky. Alright, so let's try that one more time. I'm trying to get a frame rate that doesn't have a flicker with my LED lights, but it doesn't seem to be working. There we go. Alright, so here we go. I got a different light color. And now we can see how that's just pouring out of there, coming down this hill. Look at that. It's so cool. Spooky Halloween effects. Alright, so you're probably saying, well, why don't you try it on a garage floor or something? So let's see what this does. Most of the ice, I think, is already melted. Been doing this now for about 15 minutes. So let's see what happens here. As you can see, it is hovering on the floor a little bit. If I had more ice, it'd probably be much better. So you can see there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Sorry my garage is such a mess. Well, I think doing this, I've proved a few things to myself. Is one, smoke is hard to breathe. Even the dog's choking. Two, if it's an all-night low smoke thing you want, this is probably not the way to do it. The cooler's probably the best bet. Keeps the ice cold. This will work for probably 35-40 minutes. Depends how much ambiance you want, I suppose. But anyway, I hope this helps you do-it-yourselfers for a real quick, low smoke. If you got a smoke machine, you got a long hose, fill it with ice. Yeah, there's gonna be water in the hose when you're done, but you know what? This is all about free stuff. I didn't cut up any coolers. This didn't cost me any money. That's pretty cool. If you guys have any questions or comments about this, put them down below. Am I an idiot for doing this, or is this okay? Also, if I could ask you guys if you wouldn't mind just subscribing to the channel, helps me out a lot, doesn't cost you a penny, and we'll see you guys next time.